Welcome to Unit 3. Unit 3 is 4 different chapters, chapter 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the first of those 4 chapters is culture. And today we want to talk really quickly about what is culture. We've seen all kinds of definitions over the years. And as you can see, you are seeing in front of you, multiple definitions of culture. And you can hit pause and you can read these. I'm not going to go into them, but you see most of them have a common denominator of beliefs, attitudes, and different material items that can allow you to express yourself. It's what makes you you. And I like this one at the bottom of the page. It says a collective programming of the mind that distinguishes the members of one group or category from people from another. It's what makes you you. So if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you wave a terrible towel and you know who the announcers are and you like the black and gold. Or if you're an Eagles fan, you like the theme song, Fly Eagles Fly, and all those things. You have different heroes. That's part of being part of a culture. But the definition that we want to use for the class and the one that you're going to want to know for the quiz is the body of customary beliefs, social forms, and material traits that together constitute a group's distinct tradition. Customary beliefs could be anywhere from your political ideology to your religious beliefs. Your social forms could be anything along the lines of, how close do you stand to people? If somebody calls you, how long do you wait to call them back? In some customs and some traditions, it's taboo for women to ask men out on dates, but in the 21st century in the United States, it's okay for guys and gals to ask each other out on dates. No big deal. There is no social form, even compared to the past in the United States. Or material traits. What is one man's trash is another man's treasure. So later on in this unit, you're going to be asked to kind of show off one of your material traits that makes you you. So that's a definition you want to have. So you want to think about what cultures do you belong to? And if I'm going to use myself for instance, I belong to all kinds of cultures. I belong to nerd culture, Star Wars culture, comic culture, reading culture, teacher culture, dad culture, Christian culture, 80s culture, all those things are things that I have a vested interest in and I belong to. Think about what you belong to, and you'll be able to apply that. Now, with all of our cultures, we have habits. Habits are just you. Habits are repetitive acts performed by just you. So in the morning when you get out of bed, do you have the same pattern or routine? Do you put the same sock on every day? I put my left sock on and my right sock on. Do you have the same habit when it goes to brushing your teeth? Do you do the same thing? Do you always brush your teeth and then get in the shower? And I've had students who brush their teeth in the shower. That's their habit. Some people chew their nails. If you're an athlete, some people have a habit, and some people may call it a superstition. Like they step in and out of the batter's box multiple times, or they cross themselves. So it's an act that you perform, just you. It's an individual thing. Okay, so that's your habit. So think about some of your habits. Also, in terms of customs, these are repetitious acts by a group of people performing the act. So, for instance, if your family likes to go out shopping on Black Friday and you do that every year, that's a custom. If you have a certain food for every holiday, every Thanksgiving we have this, and this, that's a custom. Or if, for those of you who celebrate Christmas out there, if your Christmas Eve tradition is this, if your Christmas morning tradition is this, if your Christmas evening tradition is this, that's a custom. If you're a member of a sports team, and you have this tradition that you do, that everybody before you has done, and you're going to carry on that tradition. Or have you and your friends created a new tradition? I know Friendsgiving around Thanksgiving has become a new custom, and maybe you have the same group of friends that celebrate that. And so think about what are some of your customs. And these habits and customs, while it sounds simple, these are the backbones of culture. And it is the accumulation of habits and customs which make us us.